Harry and Meghan are in the upswing, because what I'm hearing is people saying, well, Meghan was right. It's impossible being a member of that family. And people who think that Kate might have had some kind of a nervous breakdown, they're looking at what happened to Meghan. They're looking at what happened to Diana. And they're saying, yeah, it's impossible to live in that family. Meghan and Harry may be right. So in a way, I think in terms of their status, in terms of PR in America, it's gone up as a result of this.
How interesting, because over here all the polls they're getting more and more unpopular.
Yeah.
America is very important, Harvey, to the royal family, to the monarchy. I think if you took the American love of our royals away, you would be taking a very, very large chunk of their viability as a working, serving monarchy. How damaging is all this being, do you think, to the brand of the royal family and the monarchy?
I'll tell you why I think this is really damaging. That a lot of people in America, honestly, myself included, think that the royal family is just this stodgy group of people behind, this big wall at Buckingham Palace, and that William and Kate were kind of a breath of fresh air. That they were young, that they kind of connected to young people around the world, that they understood media, and now the way I think a lot of people are viewing this is they're using the same playbook as the 70 and 80-year-olds in the palace. And so there was this feeling and maybe even hope that William and Kate would dust off, what had been going on in the palace for years. And I think now they're kind of viewing them as part of the problem.
Hello, Sussex squadies. Welcome back to our corner of celebrity news. Today, we're diving into the evolving journey of Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex. Their story is one of courage, change, and constant reinvention. We've watched them face challenges, build a new life, and redefine what it means to be royal. Here, we look beyond headlines to find the real human stories. The Sussexes have shared their truths, and in return, we offer support and open minds. Their journey is about more than royalty. It's about family, love, and forging your own path. Today, we're focusing on their rising popularity in the United States. We'll explore a revealing conversation between two major media figures that highlights a surprising shift in public opinion. This shift says a lot about what Americans value today: authenticity and a modern approach to public life. So, get comfortable as we unpack this story, examine the data, and celebrate a couple who dared to choose a different path. Their message of compassion and service is finding a new, receptive audience. Let's begin this exploration together, with open hearts and a shared appreciation for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Let's dive in. The story unfolds during a recent conversation on TMZ. Harvey Levin, TMZ's founder, and Piers, the outspoken British broadcaster, discussed Harry and Meghan Sussex's current standing. Harvey made a bold claim: Harry and Meghan Sussex's image in the US has gone up. This wasn't just a casual remark. It was a confident assessment from someone who truly understands American celebrity culture. Harvey explained that Americans are viewing the couple more positively, a stark contrast to their UK press. This was a bombshell for Piers, who's used to a much harsher narrative. Harvey argued the Sussexes have rebuilt their image and are now seen as inspiring individuals forging their own path. They're not just ex-royals, they're entrepreneurs, philanthropists, and parents making a positive difference. The conversation highlighted a crucial difference. In America, their journey of reinvention is truly compelling and admired. Harvey's insight suggests their strategy of speaking their truth and focusing on their projects is genuinely paying off. The idea that their status has improved is a powerful and uplifting counter-narrative to the British media's take. This sets the stage for a deeper look at why this positive shift is happening. Piers Morgan's reaction was pure disbelief. For him, the idea that Harry and Meghan Sussex's popularity is rising in America seemed impossible. In the UK, their reputation has faced significant challenges, with polls and media coverage often negative, yet their resilience and authenticity continue to inspire many. The British press frames their departure as a betrayal of duty and tradition, but for countless supporters, it's a story of courage and forging a new path. Piers has been a leading critic, seeing their story as one of abdication, not courage, but many see it as a bold step toward personal happiness and positive change. This highlights the vast difference in perception between the UK and the US. In Britain, loyalty to the Crown is a powerful force, and deviation is met with suspicion. Yet Harry and Meghan Sussex's journey has sparked important conversations about tradition and progress. The media landscape is adversarial, and some see Harry and Meghan Sussex as having turned their backs on their country, but others admire their commitment to authenticity and positive change. So when Harvey Levin described their rising American admiration, it directly contradicted Piers' worldview and highlighted the couple's growing support. This clash of perspectives perfectly encapsulates the transatlantic divide. Harry and Meghan Sussex are living in two PR realities, misunderstood by some, but celebrated as emerging heroes by many others. The moment on TMZ showed just how differently their story is received on each side of the Atlantic, with American audiences embracing their message of hope and renewal. Understanding this divide is key to understanding the Sussexes' inspiring journey. It's a tale of two nations, and two very different but equally powerful narratives. Harvey Levin didn't just discuss Harry and Meghan Sussex, he explained why the shift is happening. He suggested Americans see William and Kate as sticking to an old traditional royal playbook. This approach comes across as formal and distant to many Americans. Americans tend to prefer public figures who are direct and relatable. William and Kate's strict adherence to royal protocols can seem cold or unfeeling. In contrast, Harry and Meghan Sussex have broken away, speaking openly about struggles and engaging emotionally. This authenticity is highly valued in the US, and Harry and Meghan Sussex embody it. By positioning themselves as modern and forward-thinking, the Sussexes offer an alternative. Many Americans are naturally drawn to the couple who chose to break free and lead with heart. This dynamic is key to understanding their renewed and growing popularity in America. To truly appreciate their inspiring comeback, let's look at the data. After their 2021 interview, Harry and Meghan Sussex's popularity soared. 68% of Americans sympathized with them. But by early 2023, after their Netflix series and Harry's memoir, their favorability faced challenges. Meghan Sussex's net favorability dropped to -13, Harry's to -7. Some critics even declared their American journey a failure, but the story was far from over. Through 2024 and into 2025, their popularity made a remarkable recovery. They shifted focus to philanthropy and positive projects, winning hearts across America. By late 2024, Harry's favorability was 53%, just behind William and ahead of Kate. By April 2025, Meghan Sussex's favorability jumped to +15, Harry's to +35. Meghan Sussex polled higher than King Charles and far above Queen Camilla. The data confirms Harvey Levin's point. Their US image has made an impressive rebound. The rollercoaster is heading up, highlighting their resilience and ever-growing American connection. The numbers speak for themselves. Their comeback is not just real, it's inspiring. So, how did Harry and Meghan Sussex orchestrate this impressive turnaround? After the media blitz, they embraced a new mantra: work, not words. They dedicated themselves to their Archewell Foundation and projects that shine a light on service and social causes. Meghan Sussex launched her lifestyle brand As Ever, which generated a wave of positive buzz. Harry passionately championed the Invictus Games, inspiring many. They stepped back from bombshell interviews, allowing drama fatigue to fade away. Their public appearances became focused on their meaningful work, not royal drama. Over time, they became a natural part of American life. Their children are growing up as Americans, further softening and humanizing their image. Now people see them as a family building a bright new future, not just ex-royals. This quiet, consistent and work-focused approach has rebuilt trust and admiration. Their inspiring comeback proves that a well-planned, positive strategy truly works. Looking ahead, Harry and Meghan Sussex's US trajectory is brighter than ever. They've emerged stronger and more popular after intense scrutiny. Their American dream is becoming reality, blending royal heritage with a modern American approach. Their continued success depends on focusing on meaningful work and public connection. Projects like Invictus Games and Archewell let them make real impact and shape their image. Their story mirrors American values: independence, resilience, and the courage to speak out. Americans love a comeback, and the Sussexes embody that spirit. They're defining themselves by the legacy they're building, not the family they left. As long as they stay authentic, their audience will grow. They're not just chasing the American dream, they're redefining what it means to be a modern royal, and we'll be watching their journey with admiration.